Nut-Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make cherry bread with cherry glaze. Let's start off with our ingredients. First you need 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, a 1/2 cup of milk, a 1/2 cup of oil, 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, or you can use almond extract if you'd like. I'm of course not going to use that because my son's allergic to almond. We need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 jars, that's 10 ounces each, so 20 ounces of the maraschino cherries. And you do want to kind of get the ones that have the red glaze in there, because it is going to make your bread a very pretty color. And that's all you need for the bread. And then for the yummy cherry glaze that's going to go over top of it, you need 2 cups of powdered sugar, which I have in here, 2 tablespoons of butter, and we are going to melt that, 1/3 cup of the maraschino cherry juice, so we're going to save 1/3 cup of that when we drain that, and then another 1/2 teaspoon of either almond or vanilla extract. So go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 and spray your bread pan, a 9x5 bread pan, with cooking spray. Alright, in a medium bowl we are going to stir together the sugar, milk, oil, egg, and vanilla. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that with an electric mixer until it's combined. Okay, in a separate bowl I just whisked together the flour, baking powder, and salt. And we are just going to go ahead and combine our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients a little bit at a time. Okay, that looks great. Next, we are going to drain our maraschino cherries and just reserve that 1/3 cup of juice for your glaze. And then we are going to coarsely chop the cherries in either a food processor or with a knife, and then fold it into your batter gently. Alright, I didn't realize that mine have stems, so of course I'm also going to remove the stems. But as you can see, I have this nice, pretty red glaze. Okay, my cherries are all chopped. Mine are very, very mushy. I'm not sure if you're supposed to make them that chopped up, but I did mine in a NutriBullet and they got really chopped up. And just FYI, your fingers will get kind of a red when you take the stems off the cherries, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and gently fold this into my batter now. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to now put that into my bread pan. Okay, that looks and smells amazing. It's going to go in the oven at 350 for 50 to 55 minutes. Alright, my bread just came out of the oven and it smells so good. So I'm just going to let it cool here for 10 minutes before I move it to a wire rack to cool completely. It is out of the oven and cooled completely. I just transferred it to this bowl over here. And next we are going to get to work on our cherry glaze. So just take your powdered sugar, melted butter, the cherry juice that you reserved, and your vanilla or almond extract, whatever one you want to use, and we're just going to stir that together till it's nice and combined. Alright, that looks great. So next I am just going to pour this on top. If you want your glaze to be a little thicker, you can use more powdered sugar. It just depends on how you like it. I think mine is pretty good just the way it is. So I'm going to pour mine on top. If it's thicker, you can just spoon it over top, and we'll see what happens, what it looks like. Okay, my glaze is all on top, and it looks so yummy. Mine kind of did pour down a little bit, so maybe you might want to stir it a little better or thicken it up. So we're going to have a cut through it and have taste tester have a little taste. Okay, I just cut through that, and it looks so good. I think a tip for your glaze is to let it sit in the bowl for a little bit before you pour it on, because it is starting to thicken up. So I can go ahead and remove that and put it back on top. But let's see what taste tester thinks. Okay, taste tester, have a little taste.
Okay. Yummy.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.